Rejection, rejection, rejection. Boy, it's a tough one, isn't it? Pretty sure every single one of you watching this video probably has been rejected at some point in your life, right? It feels pretty painful, doesn't it? Yes, it does. But without pain, there is no gain, right? No pain, no gain. They always talk about this. It actually goes much deeper than that. When you get rejected by a girl, all the negative emotions, anger, frustration, jealousy, maybe because she's with somebody else, hate, all this start to come out. And if you haven't noticed, those emotions are much more powerful than the positive ones. If she accepted you, which would have been a self sense of, or a sense of self accomplishment, sense of entitlement, happiness, excitement, etc., etc. But it's actually a good thing that you're getting so much more power out of these negative emotions than you are from these positive emotions, because in our lifetime as men, young men, when we don't have our life together yet, we don't really have a whole lot to give out to society yet, and we don't really get praised because of our looks, which is what happens to women. They get praised and worshipped just because of their looks. If they look pretty, they have the world at their fingertips. If we look pretty, if there's pretty boys out there who are tens in terms of looks, those guys, even those guys don't have it that easy. So it's inevitable that we're going to be rejected more times than accepted in our lifetimes, especially when we're just now starting out in our life to carve a path for our own self. Especially when we're in our early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, etc., etc. And it's kind of a crappy thing if you think about it, because it sucks, kind of, doesn't it? Because you have so much testosterone at this age, and you just want to literally make a hole if it doesn't have one and just put it in there. You pretty much just want to put it in everything that walks in front of you. And when you get rejected, that hits you that much harder than it would have if you were in your 30s or 40s when you don't have as much testosterone. Because what testosterone does, it brings up a lot of emotions to its maximum level, almost to its maximum level. That's what testosterone does. It makes you go out and do things, it drives you in life. Now, if you're going through a time of depression, or let's say sadness or anger, I don't want to say depression or sadness because that goes in a different side of psychology and etc., but more like anger. When you get angry, testosterone takes that anger and magnifies it 100 times more. If you're a 30 or 40-year-old man, you probably would not be as angry at the same thing as you would have been if you were in your 20s. A lot of people don't understand or see this perspective of things. And it's not because you have more life experience and you're more calm. It's because biologically you're more calm. Your body has changed as you aged. Your testosterone dropped. Now, for the most part, right? Now, there obviously, if you stay in the gym, if you eat healthy food, it might not drop that much, but it's still going to drop from when you're in your 20s. So even though in your 20s it really does suck that you are getting rejected right and left. And when I say right and left, guys, we all know what the ratio is, us being accepted versus us being rejected. The number difference is probably like 1 to 35. 35 girls probably rejected you, and maybe the 36th girl accepted you, or 1 to 20, something like that. It's a huge difference. So yeah, it probably does suck that you're getting uh, you're getting knocked out by so many girls, and you might feel so bad about yourself. But on the other hand, you have to look at the bright side of things. There's two sides of a coin. You just have to choose which side you want to flip and look at. And the bright side is, because of the fact that you have so much testosterone, which makes the drive to do things in your life so much greater than in your 30s and 40s, you can now use this testosterone and this drive and this negative energy, negative emotions that you get from being rejected as motivation to do better in life. So that bad is actually doing you good, if you think about it like that. Why am I telling you to think about it like that? Because there's no way down, fellas. It's only up from here. You have to look at up. What's up there, not what's down there. Not what the bad things your life could have end up into, and what the bad things that that could have happened to you. You don't want to spend a whole lot of time into that. You need to have positive thoughts in your head. You need to think good about yourself, even though you might not be getting the validation from females. And as guys, we know that most guys feel good about themselves if they're getting the validation from female, if they're getting accepted by females, which is, again, the wrong mindset to have. They're not paying your bills, so why do you care about what they like and what they don't? Even the girls who do like you, who are sucking you off dry, are they even paying your bills? So why would even their opinions matter about you? It wouldn't. The only person that truly matters, the only person's opinion, views, ideas, beliefs that truly matter is yourself. This is why I say no pain, no gain goes much deeper than that. You have to look at the bright side of things. People are dying at this virus that's going around. What's the bright side of it? There's a couple of them. There's some businesses that are benefiting tremendously from here. There's some opportunities that are being opened up when everything goes back to normal again. By normal, I mean when everything opens up again. There's going to be tons of open positions that you can apply and get a job in. And a lot of useless positions and degrees are not being used right now. So that's already eliminating most people from the economy. And so that's why this is a perfect golden opportunity for you to utilize this time and to build something great, because it's going to be that much easier for you. And when everybody else who have done worthless things in their life, or has a worthless college degree, or didn't really utilize their time properly and just got a BS, like, stupid little job from 9 to 5, now your value is going to increase dramatically in their eyes. And they're going to find you attractive more just because you are in a better status than they are. So there's always good and bad things in every situation. Even in situations that go in your favor, have bad sides. So you have to look at both sides on every single situation. You being rejected cannot be undone. It already happened. So there's no point to dwell over this. There's no point to cry about it, to be upset about it. Instead, you need to move on. And I know it's easier said than done. I know. A lot of people have told me this when I was going through a tough time. And only I understood myself what it really meant to move on, how hard it really was. But at least try about it, okay? At least give it a shot. And if you can't, get yourself busy. This is what every single man must do if you have been rejected. You need to do this right now. You need to get busy. Whatever it is that you do, however it is that you get yourself busy with, get busy. But there's a catch to that. You don't want to get busy with selling drugs. I know, I realize I just said it, that whatever it is that you do, get busy. But come on, we're not kindergartners here. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys get the idea. Get busy in a productive way. Even let's say you're shoveling snow off of somebody's driveway because it's winter time and your girlfriend left you or your ex-wife left you, and you're shoveling snow from somebody's yard and you're freezing cold in the cold. You're shivering. That's still better than sitting at home and not doing anything. Let's say you have to go down the gutter in the sewer line and you have to clean out the sewer line. That's even better than sitting at home and crying and being depressed over a girl or over a situation that you had no control over, or that you gave your best effort to and still the result didn't come out to be the way you want it to be. Those things are still better than not doing anything with your life. Because when you're busy, time moves on, fellas, and time is the best medicine for a broken heart. Nothing else will heal as much as time will. And that's why time can become your biggest enemy if you're not doing anything, if you're just sitting at home with bunch of time on your hand. It takes a lot longer for time to pass by if you're not doing anything than it does if you're busy doing stuff. Go to the gym, start working out. Spend 2.5 hours in the gym. Break down each body parts every single day of the week. Monday, chest day, Tuesday, back day, Wednesday, leg day, Friday, cardio, abs, whatever routine that you do, break it down, spend 2 to 3 hours, 2.5 hours in the gym. Then come home, go to grocery shopping. You don't have to do grocery shopping every day if you just do it for one day for the whole week. If you do grocery for the whole week in one day, you can bring it back. Let's just say you went on grocery shopping Monday. Now you spend 2.5 hours in the gym and you spend like another hour grocery shopping. That's 3.5 hours gone. Driving takes you another 30 minutes probably. That's 4 hours gone out of your day. Now you start cooking. That's, let's say, another 2 hours. That's 6 hours gone out of your day. Now what do you do for the rest of the time? Pick a hobby up. Buy a piano from Facebook Marketplace for like 50, $60. Start playing the piano. Look up YouTube videos on how to play the piano. Learn the notes. Practice singing with it. Read books. Draw pictures, paint, whatever it is that you want to do as a hobby, figure it out. Buy a motorcycle if you have to. Start riding motorcycles. You trying to get girls? Girls like bad boys. They love bad boys. Guys on motorcycles. I'll break it down in another video. How motorcycles can get you laid. Fellas, you need to start self-improving right now, and it all starts up here. So if you get rejected by a girl, it all starts up here. If you feel sorry about yourself, it all starts up here. Before you even lift your hand up to do something, or lift your feet up, lift your knees up to take a step to go somewhere, it all starts right up here. Before anything, the thought has to come in your head first. And that's what I want you to do right now if you have been rejected, is to start thinking highly of yourself. Is to start thinking that whatever I have done in my past cannot be undone. But what I will be doing in my future will be a lot better than what I did in my past. A lot of girls have hurt me in the past, but that list is going to get shorter and shorter and shorter from now on. It's not going to be longer or as long. That's the thought you need to have. However much money I made last year, I'm going to try and make more this year. I'm going to try to open up a business. I'm going to try and invest. I'm going to try to go to a trade school, get a better certificate so I can make more money at a better job. If you're in high school, I'm going to go to college for a STEM major. I'm going to work my butt off. STEM majors don't just sit around and party every weekend. I promise you that. Yeah, there are easier majors, like mechanical engineering is easier than other ones, than electrical. Nuclear is harder than mechanical. Civil is probably the easiest in my opinion. But you guys get the idea, right? You need to get your mind occupied. And in the meantime, whatever girl you can get that comes in your life, because I promise you guys, even though you do get rejected so many times, you're going to get results. 1 out of 20, 1 out of 50, 1 out of 100. You'll get results every now and then. Just take them all up and just use them for your physical needs. That's it. Do not, I repeat, do not even think about, because as I mentioned, it all starts up here. Do not even think about cuffing this girl or getting into a long-term committed monogamous relationship, let alone marriage. Do not make that mistake when you're in your early 20s or even early 30s. Right now is the perfect time, if you've been rejected, to use that negative emotion, to use that negative energy, and to motivate yourself that, man, she rejected me? How dare she? I'm going to show her. And once you start doing that over and over again, if you get rejected so many times, you'll see that eventually that fuse in your brain fries out. You don't even care about who rejects you and who feels what about you anymore. Because at that point, you have been rejected so many times, you know that the end feeling, the end result is the same from all of them. But that cannot be the only thing you need to do. You cannot just be focusing on getting rejected by girls. While you're getting rejected, because I know regardless of how much I preach here is to stop chasing tail, most guys will still do that. Regardless of how many times you get rejected, you still need to be focusing your energy, most of your energy, building your life up. So at that point, when that fuse fries out and your brain burns out, you don't really feel a whole lot anymore if you get rejected. You're like, oh, okay, just another one. Because you know you have so much better growing in your life. You know what you're building. You know the value of what you're building. So automatically you start living into this arrogant mindset that if she rejected me, it's her fault. It's her loss, not mine. She lost it. I haven't lost anything because I'm the one who's building this empire. She's just another basic average classic basic chick. Classic average basic chick. That's all she is. Me? No, sir. You lost that one, girl. You had a lifetime lottery ticket in your hand almost, and you just ripped it apart and threw it away. So you're the stupid one, not me. That's what you need. That's what you need to be thinking about yourself, fellas. That's when you're winning. Because it all starts up here. From that thought, you automatically ought to do better. Because you know if you don't do better, if you don't become successful, this arrogant mindset, that you being arrogant, is going to make you look stupid. When you don't have accomplishments, or you're not even having anything in your life, you're not even having a lot of things going on for yourself, if you don't even have anything going on for yourself, but you're still arrogant, that just makes you look stupid. Either you have to have success, or you've already made it, or at least you have to have it going on for yourself. If you don't have either of those two and you're still arrogant about it, and you still think you're the prize, then you're just stupid. Then you're a nobody. I have no respect for you at that point. So stop dwelling over this trivial things about getting rejected by girls. It's their loss. Move on. I hope this video made sense. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.